Okay, so hello everyone and welcome to this interview. Today we have Deepak. All right, so Deepak is in the FBA Japan Mastery course. He's inside the student-only Facebook group. And yeah, he also is he helps out a lot also in the Amazon Japan exclusive Facebook group as well. So first of all, thank you very much for that. And so hello Deepak.
Hey, hi, how are you? Thank you so much for having me.
No problem. I'm happy to have you on here. So let's just jump straight into it and get into the juicy details. So is it right if we ask roughly how much revenue are you making from Amazon Japan these days?
So currently I'm selling on Amazon Japan for 3 years and now I have 4 products. So that 4 products total revenue I'm doing per month is like more than 2 million yen, right?
Nice. Yeah.
Let me show you actually today's thing so that you can understand even 30 days sales.
Okay, cool. So 2 million, that's roughly around about $20,000 US.
Okay, so can you see that, right?
It's a little bit. Oh yeah, got it. Yeah, cool. 2.195. Congratulations, that's nice.
Yeah, thank you. So yeah, it's a profit margin is around like 20 to 25%. Most of them is 25% because it takes PPC, right? PPC costs money. So I'm happy with like 20 to 25% profit margin. That's totally fine.
Yeah, it's good. That's good of you. But you're doing a good job. Not many people, sell on Amazon Japan and can show those kind of results. So you're obviously doing something right.
Yeah, it was the same for me because 3 years before, like I didn't know how to sell even. It was totally zero. But I just learned, took the action, and then anybody can do that actually if they just they really want to sell and make something money, right? Some money.
All right. So first off, I thought we just keep it pretty simple and just get started with a bit of your history and your past. So what were you doing before you kind of got into the whole Amazon world?
Yeah, good. Actually, I was doing animation. I'm still doing the animation, but it's like it's now freelance thing, right?
Yeah, right.
I was working full time in Japanese company.
Okay. So you live in Japan. You live in Japan, right? For everybody out there.
Exactly. Yeah. So means like I came to Japan in 2013.
Okay.
And it's like since 3 years back, like 3 years before I started selling on Amazon. I was working in Japanese company full time, like so much overtime, right? Then I thought, okay, I have to find a way to earn money.
Yeah.
And then I just go on Google and search that, like how to make money online. That's it.
Yeah.
And then I found some videos and I got motivated from that. I saw it's possible to make online income.
Yeah.
And then I started researching more and more. And then I started with my old Japanese book. I sent that Japanese book to Amazon to learn the process, like how to make the shipping plan and labeling, all these things.
Yeah.
And let's see like how it's working, how it works. Right?
But you would have had to decide, right? If you wanted to do Amazon Japan or Amazon US or Europe, like how did you decide? Why did you decide to go with Japan rather than selling in America on the .com?
Yeah, actually Japan is because I was living in Japan, right? And I thought, okay, let's start with your home country.
Yeah.
And then I just opened the account because I already had Japanese bank account and a Japanese credit card. And it's very simple to open Japanese account in 3 years back, right? And then I opened that and just test the water, right? Then I checked like how I can sell. I sent that Japanese book and I got sales within 24 hours actually.
What kind of book was it? What kind of book?
It was like, do you know, like Minna no Nihongo? It's like Japanese
textbook.
Yeah, textbook.
Oh, okay. So I was kind of like doing like a retail, like arbitrage, like reselling products that are already on Amazon, right? It wasn't private label stuff. Right. Oh, okay.
It was not private label. It was like somebody else listing. Nowadays we say like hijacker, right?
Yeah.
So I just listed that somebody else listing, and yeah, that's it.
Yeah. Oh, okay, cool. So how long did you do that before you decided to start doing private label products?
Actually what happens, like once I got that sale within 24 hours, I got motivated and I thought like, okay, it's working, right? Then maybe I have to find some private label things, right? And then I started researching. Nowadays we have the software like Seller Sprite and all these things. But 3 years back, like we didn't have that software. So I literally go to the Amazon and checking like each product, okay, each seller rank, and like, do you know the 99999 trick, right?
Yeah.
We will go.
I had to do that too back in the day as well. So
yeah, now I don't think so it's working now, or maybe if we have seller sprite, I think
there's no point these days, and a lot of people put that seller max limit on it anyway, so you can't really see past usually a certain amount of products anyway, so it doesn't work that much anymore.
So I was tracking each product, competitor product. I was writing down, for example, how much they sell within 24 hours. I was just writing that and tracking for 1 or 2 weeks, and then I found good product, and then I decided to make my own private label brand. I imported 200 products that time and started selling.
Right. So you're lucky because you live in Japan, and how's your Japanese level? Are you pretty good at speaking Japanese?
Not pretty good, but yeah, I can speak like daily communication. I can do daily communication in Japanese language.
Yeah. So what about the people, because a lot of people that watch, my content, things like that, they don't really understand much Japanese. So do you have any advice, or what do you think? Do you think it would be okay if they jumped on and sold on Amazon Japan as well?
Yeah, see, if you go on Amazon website, actually, they said that you don't have to speak Japanese language to sell on Japan. But yes, if you know Japanese language, it's a little benefit for you because you know how to research keywords and all these things.
Yeah.
But let's say like if you don't have Japanese skill, like don't let it that like your negative point. Just start selling.
That's what I try and tell everyone. You can just outsource the Japanese parts of the process, so it's not really that big of a deal, right? So yeah, right. Then, so you sell on Japan, how about any other markets? Are you selling on .com or in Europe or anything like that?
I opened the account in Amazon USA.
Okay.
But it's what happened is like, because of the credit card and that electricity bill, they just suspend my account and just waiting for that now, because my electricity bill was my wife's name, and now I changed that.
Okay, so they weren't matched up. The details weren't matched up correctly, so you had problems.
Because nowadays it's very difficult. Like if you open an account, they just want to verify. They have to verify everything.
Yeah, just straight away, right? People get suspended pretty much straight away. So, for those of you watching, make sure that you've got everything organized and ready. So make sure you got your credit card and your utility bill, or the details that are on your account details for your Amazon account. So otherwise, you could run into some trouble. But okay. So you're trying to sell in US, but right now, obviously, it's just Japan is like the big one for you, right?
Yeah.
And so, how about products? Are you trying to expand within the same niche, or are you just doing random different types of products? What's your kind of strategy going forward?
Actually, I'm looking for in the same niche because let's say like if you sell product particular category, for example, my category, I sell the product in home and kitchen category, right? So if I sell like so many products in the same niche, it's easier for me to sell more and more in the same customer, because audience is the same, right?
Yeah.
If I look for the random product, then it's little difficult for me.
Yeah.
But
kind of starting over again, right? Kind of starting.
Yeah. But even if you sell random product, that's totally fine. Only you have to look for the product that is selling well.
Yeah.
That doesn't matter. But if you're looking for a little but long time, then it's better to sell in the same niche and build the brand.
Yeah, some good advice there. So that kind of brings on to the next question. What's been some of your biggest mistakes that you've encountered trying to do this Amazon private label thing?
Yeah, I did first big mistake that when like everybody was saying like don't go to the electronics category, right?
Yeah.
Means when I was learning, like people are saying like don't sell the electronic because it's a little difficult. Yeah. And I thought, okay, let's give a try because everybody is saying don't sell. Let's do the opposite. So I selected the electronic product, and it was not problem about electronic, but it has design patent infringement. I got design patent infringement in the first part because I didn't know how to check the patent and trademark and all these things.
Yeah.
Even in my life, I heard first time what is patent. I didn't know what is that actually, to be honest. Yeah. So like the thing is here, like I didn't know really how to sell on Amazon. Literally nothing, zero. But I just
took action and just tried.
I just had a will and took the action and just learned everything actually. So that was my first mistake, that I got the infringement mail and they said like, you cannot sell this product. Oh. And then I decided like, okay, from now we will find a supplier that they already have the patented certificate or something. Yeah. Then we can just buy from that kind of supplier. So that was my first mistake. I did that. And second one is like when I started like importing so many products from China. Yeah. So what happened is like I just believe on that supplier, and the supplier said like, okay, everything is fine, no worry, you don't have to worry anything. And they just send the product directly to Amazon warehouse. And I got email from Amazon that your product is not scanning because the barcode was not right. So okay. I think it's 500 product. I think 500 or 1000, I don't remember, but I think it's 500 product. Oh, okay. So they said that if you have to take back to your home or your office and then print a new barcode and then send it back to the Amazon again, right?
So send them all out and then fix them and send them all back. That's what you had to do. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Cost me lots. And that day I decided, okay, now it's mistake and we have to learn from this mistake, right? Yeah. And then nowadays I just hire the inspection company, and that inspection company goes there and check each product. Yeah. And then we send to the Amazon FBA warehouse.
Yeah, so, play it safe.
There are some mistakes, but we always learn from that
mistake. Yeah, you make mistakes, and but you just try not to make the same one again, that's all. Okay, so the next question I wanted to ask you was, what are some of the main mistakes that you see a lot of newbies and a lot of beginners doing when they jump into selling on Amazon?
Yeah, it's a good question actually, because so many people just try to earn fast cash, right? Means they just want quick money. And Amazon is not, it takes a little bit time, you know.
Well, it's a business. It's a business, right? At the end of the day, it's not just a get rich quick scheme kind of thing. So.
Long time game, right? So most of the time the people, they don't have the patience and they just want quick money. So they just quit that early, right? So if you really want to sell successfully on Amazon, you just don't have to give up and just try to learning new things and just keep implementing and taking action. So another thing is like people don't do the same thing long period of time. For example, they just do one thing and they wait for 2 months, 3 months, and they just let that and do another thing like affiliate marketing, dropship, Shopify also. So actually there is like a very good book. It's called The One Thing, right? You have to consistently working on the same thing until you get the success, right? Yeah. And if you work like honestly yourself, for example, if you like give time, especially for the 6 months to 1 year to do that thing, you'll definitely get the success. But people don't just wait actually.
Yeah, well, that's the thing. Like, you can make a lot of money a lot of different ways. You can make money on Shopify with retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, Amazon, but you got to focus on one, right? And then you put your 100% effort into that one thing, like you're saying, and then that's when you start to get results. So I hear you.
That's the main thing that I was thinking.
Yeah. All right. So moving on from there. So what for beginners, what's some advice or tips, some final words you could say to beginners that are thinking about selling on Amazon or Amazon Japan? Where's a good first place to start? What's some words of wisdom?
Yeah, actually, many people are afraid to starting selling on. Many people are afraid to start selling on Amazon Japan is because of the language barrier. Yeah. And I just want to tell them like, please don't. You don't have to know Japanese language. You can start, right? Yeah. And we have the Facebook group also. You have very good Facebook community. They can ask any question there. Anybody's like, there are so many people, they can help each other, right? And I think if they start taking action, then they will learn slowly and definitely get success. So my answer is like, just start now, right?
Yeah. That's it. You got to take action. Otherwise you're just not going to get
taking action is very important.
Yeah. I don't know. It depends on how you want to go about it, but some people, you basically, like we were talking earlier before the channel, before we started the video, that you have two resources: either you got time or you got money, exactly. Right?
Yeah. Means like, see, there are so much information on internet, right? You can just Google it out and you can get it, but you need to find right information. And if you are really want to sell on Amazon Japan or Amazon, like Amazon is changing all the time, right? You have to find the latest information there. You have to find the people who is already successful in that field, and then you can find that people and just learn from these people. So that's the best way, I think. Otherwise, like if you have time, you can just go to Google and search, find the information, and it takes long. You will be making mistakes. Or if you have a little bit money and you want to be you want to become successful very fast, you can just find the mentor and just learn from the expert people, right?
Yeah, it doesn't have to be on Amazon, right? It can be that comes with anything. So
it works for anything. It's not for animation. Amazon, for example, let's say like I wanted to start YouTube, right? So I took the YouTube course, right? And I wanted to learn from who is already good YouTuber so that I can learn the same strategies from him. So I don't want to spend time and find myself and reinvent the wheel, right? I just find the people who is already successful and just model them, just learn from these people. And actually that is the best way to learn anything. You want to learn any language, any skill, just go and find the people in your field
that are already doing it and are good at it, right?
That's it. I do the same all the time. If I want to learn any new things, I just find who is good in that thing. You go there, find that people and learn from these people.
Yeah, that's some pretty good advice, Deepak. All right, thank you very much. Yes, that's it for this interview. Thank you very much, Deepak, for coming on. I really appreciate it.
Welcome. Thank you so much for having me also. Right.
Yeah, and so if you have any questions, if you want to ask Deepak any questions, you can comment down below, send him some questions, or so make sure you like and subscribe if you want to see more videos like this, some more interviews and things like that. Deepak, he is in the Amazon Japan exclusive Facebook group. He's also in, like I said, my students' Facebook group as well, so you can reach him there. And yeah, is there anywhere else you can think of that they can get in touch with you if they want to have a chat to you, Deepak?
Yeah, I mean already Amazon Japan exclusive group, right? Yeah. So they can just DM me on Facebook. That's totally fine.
Okay, cool. Right. Well, thank you very much once again. And yeah, we'll see you in the next one.
Yeah, see you. Take care.